Hello, my beautiful friend. It's Betsy Gutting. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited to speak with you about the Lionsgate portal. The Lionsgate portal is an auspicious, it is galactic, it is a powerful opening, galactic gateway to new manifestations for all of us. So this is a very exciting time. It happens every year, but this year in particular, 2022, it is even more powerful because we're also in this Uranus North Node conjunction portal. So it's like we have two portals overlapping, amplifying the energy that much more. So in this video, I am going to share with you some channeled messages. I'm going to share with you some symbolism of this Lionsgate portal, and I want to give you some tips on how you can work with these energies in a really practical way to make the most of it, to catalyze a new beginning for yourself, a new beginning that you will remember for some time to come. And I will be doing an oracle card reading for you as well. So before I get into it, I want to say hi if you're new to me. I am an intuitive life coach. I am a psychic astrologer, and I love helping you through anything that you are going through right now, anything difficult, relationships, challenges, work, career, finances, health, or if you simply want to catalyze a vision in your life and bring it into manifestation, bring it into reality, definitely go to my website, betsygutting.com. It's linked below. Check out my astrology consultations, check out my soul alchemy coaching and my clarity coaching sessions if you want to do a one-off session. So all of the information is there on my website, and I would love to meet you in person. I'm absolutely having so much fun working with those of you who have found me on YouTube, doing astrology readings for you, doing coaching with you for some of you. It's just been such a delight. So it's so much fun to get to meet you over Zoom. And before we get into it, if you would take one moment to click like on this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know if anything in this video resonates for you. I want to build a like-minded community of soul-connected friends here. This is my intention, is for you to know that you have soul support here on this YouTube channel. So be sure you click subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload my next video. And I have a free gift for you, so be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video. I will tell you all about your free gift and how to get it. Okay, so let's get into this Lionsgate portal. First of all, what is a Lionsgate portal anyway? The Lionsgate portal is a galactic gateway that is timed with the sun in Leo season. Now, the Lionsgate portal this year began with the Leo new moon, which was July 28th, and it peaks on August 8th. There's something very significant about that 8/8, August 8th, that I'm going to tell you about in just a few moments. What is really activating the Lionsgate portal is the star Sirius. Sirius is the brightest star next to the sun, second to the sun. It is the brightest star in the night sky. And when it rises and it becomes visible, ancient astrologers believed, in many ancient cultures, believed this opened up a gateway of higher frequency, higher vibrational light, love, coming into the planet, coming into our bodies and our minds and our spirits to activate a new higher level of living, to activate manifestations, to bring blessings into our lives. Sirius is considered the spiritual sun. It's considered the light that rebirths us, that takes us into a portal of rebirthing, where we open up, where we awaken. It's an awakening energy. We awaken to our true self. It's like if you've had a spiritual awakening before and you realize, I am here for more than I thought I was here for. Wow, like I have a life purpose, even if I don't know what that is. I am here to shine love and light out into the world. I know that is a very basic way of describing it, but this is what Sirius helps us to do. It helps us to tune into our true self and become reconnected again with our true self, our purpose, why we're here, what we really want to do, reconnecting to our heart's desire. It's a big heart opening energy. So this is really beautiful and it's really exciting. In the Lionsgate portal, we have new light pouring onto the planet. It is like this massive influx of light. And of course, our bodies need to integrate this light, right? Our bodies are mostly made of water. They're heavier density, right? It's a 3D density. And so there's all this 5D energy flowing in, and our bodies have to integrate that. And what that means is that often we get what we call ascension symptoms. So disrupted sleep, for example, or body aches and pains, or just extreme exhaustion, or you have a ton of energy in like a short period of time and then you're just like flat on the couch after that. It's a strange energy. You could be like, why do I feel sick? You could feel kind of sick, sore throat, low energy, one moment, and then you could wake up the next day and it's just gone. You feel completely better. Or you could be like flat out, not feeling well, super low energy for a week or more. So it's really variable in all of us, but it does help to know that this is part of the process. So if you are having these symptoms, give yourself lots of rest. Make sure you give yourself a chance to integrate these energies and replenish. And it really helps to be outside in nature. The more you are outside in the fresh air, in the sunlight, if you have that where you are, then it's that much easier to integrate the energies. So let's talk about the significance of 8/8. Since the peak of this portal, the day that it's celebrated, that it's been celebrated for eons in ancient cultures, 8/8. So 8/8, double 8 energy. The number 8 is success, it's abundance, it's wealth, it's fame even. Many celebrities have the number 8 in their numerology of their birth dates or their names. It's the number of manifestation. The key to 8 energy is using abundant thinking when you are manifesting, because with the 8 energy, it can go either direction. We can either receive an influx of blessings and positive, it's different for everyone what we want, what we desire, what our hearts desire. But when we are in that kind of spiral of negative thinking, of focused on lack, then we can experience that in the material plane. So we really want to keep our thoughts high. And I love phrases like the best is yet to come. I wonder what amazing thing is around the corner for me. I wonder what's coming up for me. And of course, you can also just use the kind of wording that speaks to what it is you most want. The 8 is also the infinity symbol. And if you think about the infinity symbol, it is a constant flow. It never stops. It's energy that just keeps going. And it speaks to the eternal nature of who we are. It speaks to the fact that the law of circulation, that we just keep money, energy in circulation, and everything just keeps flowing. It's about flow. It's about staying in the flow. And when I think of the number 8 and the infinity symbol, I notice that you can turn it to the right, you can turn it to the left, you can turn it upside down, you can turn it right side up. But whatever you do to it, it is still the same number. It's still the same shape. It doesn't change. It's 2 circles, one on top of the other. So it's wholeness and wholeness. It's like double wholeness. So to me, that speaks of wholeness and partnership with the divine, partnership with our higher selves, partnership with people that we love and cherish and want to be in partnership with. It is like divine, holy partnership. So for those of you who want to call in a partner or want to bring in more soulmates in your life, you want more tribe, this is a beautiful energy to be manifesting that along with any sort of success or wealth that you want. Because really, if I were to give the number 8 one word, I would say it's wealth. And I mean wealth in all forms, whatever it is that you want more of. It could be more time with your children. It could be more time in nature. It could be more money. It could be, living close to the beach. It could be a lot of different things for you. It could be living in a forest. It can just be freedom. And I don't mean just freedom. Freedom is huge. And there's definitely a freedom, a sense of freedom that's coming in with this portal as well. Why is that? Because of the Uranus North Node Mars conjunction portal that we're also in right now. Now Mars has moved away, so the Mars is not as activating anymore, but we still have Uranus in the North Node. The North Node is our destiny. Uranus is freedom, the freedom to reinvent. It's like a permission slip to do things differently. And we're all being guided. It's like we're in this tunnel of light is what it feels like to me. And we're all being whooshed through this tunnel of light toward our destiny. But we have to give ourselves permission to change things up, to change our thinking, to receive the divine downloads, to receive the aha moments and the realizations, because they are ours to receive right now. This is a time of receiving. It's really a time of receiving. And in my video on the Uranus North Node Mars conjunction, which I will link to below, in that video, I talked about claiming your inner wealth, so that you can then begin to see it manifest on the outer planes in your material life. So you might want to go back and listen to that message as well, because that's definitely relevant for this portal also. Now, the thing about being in the flow is then you are in tune with the magic of life, right? With synchronicities, with joy, spontaneity, like that magical experience of you say, I wish, da 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 da, and then within hours it occurs, it happens in your life. And we've all had that experience before where we're like, wow, that's really surreal. I can't believe I got that just like that. And I know it may have been some time back before you experienced that, but this is what this portal can help us bring into our lives. We also have Jupiter in Aries right now. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and Jupiter is at the 8 degree, the number 8 degree. So there's the 8 again. And Jupiter expands what it touches. So again, we want to keep our thoughts high. We want to open up to new possibilities. We want to say yes to our hearts, and we can really activate this synchronistic Jupiter at 8 degree energy as well. Another synchronicity in the astrology is that Mars and Saturn, Mars in Taurus and Saturn in Aquarius, are both at 22 degrees. What's significant about 22 degrees? 22 is the master builder number. It's a spiritual master number. Mars in Taurus is helping us manifest a new material, whatever it is that we want to build right now. Saturn in Aquarius is helping us create a solid foundation in which we can feel free, which we can express ourselves in our most authentic way, in which we can be more true to who we are than we ever have been before. So at this master builder frequency, which is connecting with the number 8, which is wealth and success and abundance, we have this beautiful kind of harmonization of these numbers to help us, again, bring about the manifestations that we so want. Now, when I asked Spirit in automatic writing, what is this manifestation portal? What's the Lionsgate portal all about? Spirit said, it's all about love. And then, of course, I said, tell me more, because that is really vague. And Spirit said, this is a heart activation. Now, Leo energy, and Leo, by the way, goes with the lion, the word lion and Lion's Gate, that's connected to Leo energy because the lion is a symbol of Leo energy. And the lion is very proud, right? The lion is regal. The lion sits at the top of the mountain and overlooks everything and feels confident to rule from this high place, to be able to make the best decisions. Leo is very much a leadership energy, and it's an energy in which we activate our inner courage and our self-confidence. We can feel more confident right now during this Lionsgate portal than we ever have before, especially with Jupiter at 8 degrees, complementing the 8 degrees of the 8-8 portal. So Spirit said, it's time for us to open to love even more. And I feel that this is partly, first of all, we have to look at love and say, this is all kinds of love. It's not just romantic love. It's not just love in our committed partnerships, although it very much includes all of that, but it's also love with family members. It's love with our children. It's love with our neighbors, our coworkers, our colleagues. Some of the most challenging relationships may come up for you during this time. And I know we have all been doing a lot of work on relationships in the past, I'll say few years. I will say ever since 2020, I think a lot of us have really been feeling this Pluto and Capricorn really intensifying this desire, because Pluto and Capricorn is connected to respect and self-respect, and with Pluto and Capricorn and boundaries. And so we have all been feeling this kind of pressure. It can be a very heavy energy to up-level our relationships, to switch some relationship dynamics that don't feel healthy. And right now we have the South Node in Scorpio, which adds to that energy. Scorpio is very plutonic, which really puts the pressure on us to change any habits that we have with regard to relationships that don't feel high vibration, that aren't loving, that aren't honoring of who we are. So we've all been doing this work, and one of the manifestations of this portal is to help us to continue to release those patterns. But I feel like it's a graduation of sorts. I feel like a lot of us have done that work, and this portal is going to have us saying goodbye to some relationships, or just saying, it's like I would call it a last straw energy, where you were just like, okay, that was the last straw with this person. Doesn't mean you're going to end that relationship. Some of our relationships are lifelong. We have challenges with the dearest people in our lives, our adult children, for example. Sometimes we go through difficult things with our adult children, or our adult siblings, or other people that are, we're not necessarily going to cut ties to these relationships, but we realize we have to set a very clear boundary. Or you may decide that you're going to step back from a relationship, or you're just going to stop giving to the degree that you've been giving. So this portal may call on you to do some forgiveness work, some releasing work, some really activate the compassion within you. And I think we're going to get a lot of support for that. We're going to feel a lot of this influx of unconditional light and love, where we're going to be able to detach and step back and send the other person and ourselves compassion and forgiveness. And the Ho'oponopono prayer is really good for that. So that's a really good practice if you want help in doing that forgiveness work. Spirit said over and over when I was journaling with Spirit about this, love is the answer. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. There's an instinctual joy of remembering love. These were the words of Spirit. The instinctual joy of remembering love. And that word remembering, but broken into 3 parts, remembering. And so I feel like what's going to happen during this portal, if it's not happening now for you, is that parts of yourself are coming together. There's a new integration. You may be even calling energies of yourself that have kind of gone into hiding back into your world, that they feel safe now to be here with you, because you've changed, you've shifted, you've raised your frequency. And so it's like these aspects of you can remember into your whole energy field and make you feel more in that beautiful energy of fresh awakening, when maybe you had an experience like this. I know that when I went through my most major, what I would call my most, I've had several kind of little smaller spiritual awakenings, and then I had one that was just massive, where I'd spent hours and hours in meditation over a period of weeks, and I just really had a huge awakening. And after that, I was just in this very high elevated place of love for a long time. And so much that it kind of made it hard to function in the material world a little bit at first. But what I remember about that time is I made a vow to myself that I was going to shine love and light on every person that I possibly could. Anyone that I came into contact with, I was going to let them know what I saw in them, if at all possible. If it felt natural and if it felt sincere, I was going to do that. So buying a book at the bookstore and the person had really beautiful eyes, I wanted to say, I love your eyes. Or, getting a latte and they had a great smile and saying, you have the most beautiful smile. That kind of thing. And I try to still do that. I've been trying to keep in course. Sometimes I forget, but I really try to keep that up, because that is a way that we can stay connected to the love within our hearts and shine that out with others, and just see, it's such a joy, isn't it? It's such a gift to see other people light up. Compliments are amazing gifts that we can give to other people. They're amazing gifts, and amazing gifts that we can receive from others when others want to shine that love back on us. So if you're not feeling this, kind of sparkly, loving, cup overflowing, and I think many of us are not feeling our cup overflowing right now. You could be feeling stressed. You could have some of these ascension symptoms that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. You could be exhausted. You could be wondering, when is your ship going to come in? When are you going to have the manifestation that you want? When is your relationship, your soul-connected relationship, going to show up? When are you going to get that job that you really need? If you're in that place, my friend, then that love, you can receive this love from spirit by opening up to it. This is such a time of receiving. It's such an invitation to receive, and then give yourself what you are not receiving from others. I love the quote from Buddha, which is, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. You yourself, as much as anyone in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. It's also really important right now to be proud of how far we've come. Pride is Leo energy, and I'm not talking about false pride, ego pride. I'm talking about being truly proud of the success that you have created up until now. Even if you're in a period of lack or loss, you are successful because you're here. You're successful because you're on a spiritual path. You are successful because you are learning and growing. You wouldn't be listening to this video right now if you didn't have a desire to expand and grow. And this is why we came here. Most of us listening to this video, it's because we're here to expand and grow. And this makes you an instant success for that reason alone. So be proud of how far you've come. Be proud of every mistake, every loss, and believe me, I've had so many of those myself. I've had many, many losses, many, many challenges, many, betrayals, and lots of circumstances that brought me to my knees, absolutely brought me to my knees. I'm right there with you. But that just makes me even more proud of how far I've come, that I have gotten through all of that and I'm still here. That alone is enough to claim our success. So how can you work with these energies, my friend? Well, the most important one is the easiest, and that is receive the light. Let yourself receive the light. It really is that simple. You can go out in nature somewhere. You can sit in your living room. You can do anything in any place that you feel comfortable and safe and relaxed, but just relax and say, I want to receive this light. I am open to receiving it. I am here now. I am present, and I am receiving the glorious abundance of this portal. Rest your mind. Let your mind just rest for a bit. Move into your body. The more you can be in your physical body through exercise, through walking, through yoga, or any kind of breath work, just breathing, just being aware of, you can even just give yourself some gentle, stroking your arms and a little bit of self-massage. That can also help you get back in your body. And you might want to do a manifestation circle with a friend or with several friends. Let it be playful. Write down what it is that you want to manifest. Put it in the fire, let it out into the universe, make it fun, and remember to dream big. Don't limit your dreams. This is an expansive portal. Shoot for the moon, at least you'll land among the stars. Okay, so let's do a card reading. I have these beautiful oracle cards by Denise Lynn. I absolutely love them. The Sacred Destiny deck, so perfect for this portal, especially with Uranus in the North Node. Still together, representing destiny, representing our divine destiny, especially in the Star Series and this current portal, all about activating our inner light and our spiritual sun, the spiritual sun within all of us. So let's see what the cards have to say. And the card that I first am pulling is miracles. Okay, so miracle consciousness. There's a double rainbow. Miracles are coming to all of us. You can activate this miracle consciousness. Ask for a miracle. Ask for a breakthrough if you need one. Show me. I love those words, show me. Spirit, show me my ability to create a miracle. And you might want to start small with something. So it could be something that you don't have a lot of resistance to, like some bit of money flows into me. Maybe someone buys me a cup of coffee, or I find some change on the ground, or I find $1 on the beach. That happened to me once. Something comes to me that shows me that I'm not expecting, that shows me that I can create miracles. Okay, let's pull another card. So miracles is our first card. Our second card is wisdom. And this is an underwater adventure. An underwater adventure. So to me this says, and there's a mermaid, to me this says, believe in miracles, believe that things can happen beyond your wildest imagination, like mermaids, like the existence of mermaids. Immerse yourself in water, immerse yourself. Life is an adventure. She's having an adventure. She's exploring. She's seeing the colorful fish. She's in her own world. Immerse yourself in your inner world. To me, this is like the inner world, and recover the truth of your wisdom. There's a truth that wants to come through for you during this portal, and it will happen. It will come through when you are immersed in your own essence, your own soul's essence. So through swimming in the water, through being in nature alone, or through meditation perhaps. We'll pull one more card. I thought this was going to be a short video, but Spirit had more to say, obviously. Or I had more to say. Okay, third card. Ooh, okay, good. The third card is healing chaos, and you can see there's this tornado. So some of you may go, and I think this is important that Spirit's bringing this up, because some of you may feel like, I'm in the middle of chaos right now. Uranus is a player right now, right? And Uranus can feel very chaotic and disruptive. So sometimes we go through disruption and chaos, especially after a spiritual awakening. It can feel like an earthquake has gone off in your life. It can feel like everything's in disarray. You see things you didn't see before. You see all the clutter. You see the problems in your relationships. You see, that you don't want to be in your job anymore, perhaps, or that you have problems with your kids. Or there's all kinds of things that can feel chaotic after an awakening or just before awakening. We always say, and I think it's true, that it's darkest just before the dawn. So this card to me is saying, if this happens, it's healing chaos. Sometimes we have chaos because it's going to bring about a healing for us. It's going to wake us up in a way that we need to be woken up. But you are a miracle, and you can create miracles, and you have the wisdom, the ability to bring down the wisdom from the divine, or find it within yourself. It's there, my friend. So those are the messages of this portal. Thank you so much for your time, energy, and presence. It's been a joy to be with you. If you would like a personal astrology consultation with me, I would love to meet with you via Zoom and help you to navigate the current transits that are happening in your astrology chart, to find out about the future transits that are supporting you as you move forward, and to learn more about your natal astrology chart or your life purpose. I would love to offer that to you. So go to my website, betsygutting.com, check out my astrology readings. And if you would like to do a deeper dive in coaching, we can do soul alchemy coaching together. You can read all about that on my website. I also offer clarity sessions, one-off sessions, for those of you who just need a 1-hour session with a believing mirror, with a creative champion, with a confidant and a coach to help support you in whatever it is that you're going through. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I so appreciate your support of my channel. I love your comments. I love going back and forth with you on the comments. So please leave me a comment. Let me know if anything in this video resonated for you. Subscribe to my channel so you become part of this like-minded community that's supportive of all of us. And hit the bell notification so you know when I upload next. And I have a free gift for you, as promised. Your free gift. It's a guided meditation, coming home to yourself, returning home to your heart, reconnecting with your spirit. And you can get your free gift by going to my website, subscribe to my inspirational updates, the astrology of the week coming straight to your inbox, and you will be able to instantly download a soothing guided meditation just for you. So until my next video, my friend, on the Aquarius full moon, which is coming up August 11th, until that next video, I am wishing you a beautiful Lionsgate portal. All my love.